What's going on, guys? How's it going? Phil Start here, and welcome to the very first episode of my Learn GraphQL Java course. And in this episode, I'm going to be focusing on explaining the core libraries that are going to be essential throughout the whole course. So the core GraphQL libraries, and also getting your IDE kickstarted. And of course, I use Intellij, but please feel free to use whatever IDE you prefer. You do not need Intellij for this course. So first, GraphQL Java Kickstart. So this is a repository on GitHub, and this contains the core repositories that we'll be working with throughout this course. Now, these are the core libraries used for GraphQL Java. There's different libraries, but I prefer this library, and this course is going to be on graphql-spring-boot. So graphql-spring-boot will essentially transform your application into a GraphQL server that will obey by the GraphQL specification. So this dependency actually relies heavily on the GraphQL Java dependency, as you can see here, GitHub GraphQL Java. And throughout this course, I'm going to be using bits and pieces from each of these two libraries. And as we need, I'll bring in other libraries and explain what they are throughout the course. So go ahead and get your IDE. And if you open up your POM, so you just need to create a simple Maven project. And the first thing we have to do is, of course, we're going to set Spring Boot as our parent in our POM. Now, once that's done, we only need really one dependency. This is the core dependency we need, or one core dependency, I should say, and that's the GraphQL Spring Boot starter. So as of now, the latest version is 7.10. So if I come back here and come down, you can simply copy that from here. That's kind of out of date on their repo, but if you copy that over, that's all you need really to get started. And what I also use is Lombok. Now, I'll be using this heavily throughout the whole course in every single episode. So if you don't know what Lombok is, I'm going to link my Lombok series, and you can get that installed and get your IDE ready for that. It takes 2 minutes maximum, I promise. What else do I have? I just have my maven-compiler-plugin. So you want to set that. I'm setting mine to Java 11. And what I also have is the maven-pmd-plugin. So the PMD plugin is going to perform some static analysis based on a rule set. So I'm going to commit this into the GitHub, so you can simply copy and paste it or clone it and take that down. But that'll run some basic checks like unused variables, empty catch blocks, basic stuff that we need to avoid. And it basically provides a simple set of second eyes on our application when we're doing this alone. So once you have that started, I of course recommend that I take it for granted that you know at least a little bit about Spring Boot. If you don't, of course, go to the website here and read a little bit about it. You can watch some of my older videos, and there's hundreds or thousands of tutorials and explanations online. But let's get started, guys, and this is all you need to get started. And in episode 2, I will be showing you how to first create your first schema. So thank you very much, and see you in episode 2.